And teams of that ilk from back in the day, Spanish Sonic Boom, stuff like that. There has certainly been some rough loss streaks in the past. As Garmin gonna already take a lot of damage here. The level 2 gank from LM as they're bullying the young man. That is so rude. First blood goes over to Teddy. Quandong Freaks making it look so easy.
And it really just simply was. Really nice pillar follow-up there after the...
And they like invested nothing as well. Like Moham used heal, which he has, which is kind of cute. Teddy wanted to pick up the cleanse as Ellen's going to walk over a control ward. Can Fredabreon do anything about this? They're going for a dive at 3.5 minutes into the game. Garmin is once again going to get taken down as they juggle the aggro just barely enough. Ellen's still dead. Teddy likely to follow as he wants to wait to try and get the execute, but it's not going to work. And the assist even goes over to Garmin. So that's definitely good news here for Fredabreon.
So 2 kills going into Teddy's favor, but 2 deaths on the side of the enemy AD carry means that even though this is a 2-for-2 trade in terms of kills total, the Lucian still snowballs the lane, and Garmin unfortunately
misses
just
out
losing,
on all of those minions.
He's losing so much from this. This is the first gank. Heal used early. And then flash, okay, after you flash, I pillar. Just that simple. And if the enemy jungler is not there, this is just, you can't mess this up as Ellen. So this dive, again, not as clean. And this time, Umti is here. So this is going to be a 2-for-2, but the AD carry is losing so many minions. Gamin is going to be so far behind. So this is well worth it for Quandong Freaks, especially if Teddy gets the execute. He does not, but yeah, he was probably like...
As this control ward, it's got a lot of value. But this time, Fredabreon, are you going to be able to make this one work? As the bubble connects onto Garmin, that is going to spell his end. Cannon Barrage is in fact what comes and picks it up. And Fate just going to hop into his Realm Warp and get himself out. And this is what this comp does so well. And I know prior, oh god.
Oh, lava.
Oh dear, Chaos Storm comes in and okay, Umti's going to look for it. There's the Cyclone to finish off the kill. Moham might have died.
This is Teddy going in. And yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we can go to replay now.
Yeah.
So all those plates are due.
As now we're Realm Warping, as Garmin is going to flash, but he's real dead. Tidal Wave's too good. Aqua Prison lands as well from Moham. Really like him when they're given a lead. They just don't get that many leads. As Teddy's going to dive on over and look for sword. There is the culling, and there is the Relentless Pursuit. It's a very dead Nah. He's having a much easier time clearing out vision.
Oh, lava!
See, the culling comes through. There's the Tidal Wave. Warrior Trickster is going to be there, as Umti is going to comfortably survive. And Keen invests the Cannon Barrage. So, not the most effective engage there from Quandong, as that bubble was great from Mohawk.
It's not good news for this game ending before 35 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot of ults used. Okay, I'm just going to chill in here. He's going to get the Warrior Trickster again.
Yeah, there's a ring around the Rosie there from Umti. Fate's moving on in. He's extremely tanky, but only really has damage items right now. All right, Umti's going to come on forward. Let's see whether Fate will actually die as he flashes. Gets turned into a little critter, but will be able to make his way out. Chaos Storm now on cooldown, as is the flash from Umti. And Cycle.
I am going to start to question Quandong Freak. You said earlier Quandong usually with the lead like this to close the game out, and yes, they haven't had leads very often, but usually they do. But I'm starting to question it a little bit as this game goes longer. They're going to start the Baron when the first time they don't have vision control. The first time they don't have vision control is when they start the Baron. Just putting it out there.
Well, I mean, Ellen's going to get a large chunk of his health bar back as in goes Umti. It's a 50-50, 100%. As Umti is not going to be able to steal the Baron, but I mean, that was extraordinarily close. Sword takes a turret and then teleports in, but it isn't able to find anything there. And you can see on Umti's face, he's like, oh, he's...
Because I
went for it.
There were times where all of the players of Fredabreon were on vision next to their inner or inhibitor turrets, and Quandong Freaks were near the Baron and they didn't start it, but they decided the one time they lost control, that's when they were going to do it. And luckily for them, they still have enough damage here, and Umti is unsuccessul in the steal. He was pretty close.
Yeah, and he smited early because he felt like he was just going to get killed. And honestly, that was pretty well played by Quandong.
He was trying to play it with Gamin's ult as well, which was coming in and did do a little bit of damage to the rest of Quandong Freaks, but you know, I mean, I feel like Quandong, I don't want to say they got away with it because they still have such a huge lead here, but it should not have been that close. At the end of the day, they have 5 players now with Baron buff, and they're going to have their 3rd Infernal Break of the game will be Soul Point. Yep, and I think this game will end after they get Soul if they don't play more aggressively than they have with the control they've had so far. But look, still in the driver's seat. Kwangdong are playing not to lose right now, and when you're playing against Fred Brion and your 2-4 team, I guess that is probably the strat. The problem is that Fred Brion do have better scaling than you, and if you give them 1 inch in this game, they might be able to come back. No. Oh, look, I'm just trying to be the opposite. All right, well,
I know what you were trying to do.
I'll be good cop. You'll be bad cop on this one.
It was my turn to be the bad cop, but I'm just not often the bad cop. I tried it on. I don't know whether I was very good at it, but I just don't.
I mean, I declared the game over like 15 minutes ago.
Wolf's just feeling guilty about calling it what could have been prematurely. It wasn't, Wolf. You were absolutely.
No, I just feel like Kwangdong are scaring me a little bit with some of the decisions they're making. But here's a tidal wave.
Yeah, tidal wave is going to get a knock up on the Umti, who's now looking for an opportunity, but Warrior Trickster is going to
Sword
come
has
through.
Narbar.
Yeah. Also, that is a lot of chakrams from Garmin. But you can see that, yeah, Rise just standing near these minions, and that is going to mean that this tower is almost dead. Thankfully for Sword, does have the wallop, so he can stop the siege minion from doing too much, as Teddy picks up a red buff. And now Sword going to take a fair bit of damage from the Lucian, but are they going to be able to wrap around? Yeah, Umti's going to get on in there. The flash comes through from Teddy. And Keen's fighting Lava. He takes a lot of damage. Oh dear, caught out of position. Teddy also able to create some extra space for himself, and pop go the Fred Freon players. This inhibitor turret going to be the next to go down. Fate had already taken this other one as he's just standing just outside of vision range, making sure that these structures go down. And I think that Fred Freon, I think this is their last chance, the last hope to win a 3 versus 5 when they're 13,000 gold behind. My God, that was just a passive proc from Teddy, and Delight almost just straight up died from it. As Sword's gonna look for it. The tidal wave interruption from Moham was just beautiful. And there's the flash forward. They are going to say goodbye to this game. Kwangdong Freaks will win it, and they'll do so very convincingly.
Very well played around the early game.
나 딜러 쪽에 기동 한번 볼게. 이번에.
나 이 있다. 나 공공 10초고.
앞에 쪽 한번 볼게.
다 먼저, 다 먼저, 다 먼저.
앞에만 주시면 된다.
좋아, 좋아. 나 공공 5초.
다. 나 기동 5초.
공 있다.
되게 루시안 봐줘. 얘 나로 들어온다 이번에. 나를. 나 기동 볼게.
혹시 이거 아 사왔지야? 혹시 죽여줘. 혹시? 응, 안 돼. 응, 안 돼.